Hey everyone, Kieran O'Brien here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new on my channel, I make all sorts of videos here on YouTube about SaaS, marketing, and entrepreneurship. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how Iman Gadzhi bought my SaaS company. Now, if you're an Iman fan and you've been watching his YouTube videos and follow him on Instagram, you may have seen this.
So anyways, that's actually why I bought another software company last month. And I had a very interesting interaction with a guy called John Danes, who was one of my students back in 2020 in one of my old iterations of the program. And he's now making $180,000 a month from his agency. And he's actually one of the coaches in Agency Navigator. So I was messaging him and I was basically saying like, hey, do you use this software? Can you vouch for it? And he came back, said glowing things, very, very good things. And at that point, I'd actually already made the offer and it had been accepted. And he was like, oh, why do you ask? And I was like, oh, I just bought it.
Yep, that was me. That was the company that Iman purchased off of me just a few months ago. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about what that company was, what it did, and a little bit more details about the transaction. Now, if you've been following my content on social media for the last few months, you will have known that I sold a SaaS company recently, just a few months ago, called MediaKits.com. Now, I just want to clear the air. The company that Iman bought off of me was not MediaKits. MediaKits was a venture-backed company with investors and a bunch of employees, and that company was acquired in July of 2022. This was just a little micro SaaS company. It didn't have any employees. It was just myself and my co-founder, Caden, that were running it, and it caught Iman's attention enough for him to want to purchase it. So what is this mysterious SaaS company that Iman bought off of me? Well, the company was called agencyreporting.com. And essentially what agency reporting is a SaaS tool for go high-level marketing agencies to track their cross-client performance and measure against specific KPIs. So in essence, and kind of ironically, it was essentially a media kit for marketing agencies to track all of their cross-client data. So my co-founder, Caden Phipps, and I were running a go high-level powered marketing agency for the last few years called Shop Accelerator. Now, Shop Accelerator basically did lead generation and appointment booking for automotive businesses, and we used Go High Level for all of our service fulfillment. Now, if you're not familiar with Go High Level is an incredible SaaS platform that basically allows texting and CRM functionality, as well as a bunch of other cool things for marketing agencies, and it's completely white labeled, so you can basically sell it to your clients as if it's your own technology. Now, the problem with Go High Level is that all of your clients are essentially compartmentalized in individual accounts. So when you're running a marketing agency like Kate and I were with hundreds of clients, it gets really difficult to track all of your clients' performance all at the same time, and some clients can fall behind and you might lose track of how they're doing against your KPIs. For example, one of the KPIs that we had at Shop Accelerator was we guaranteed 30 appointments for our customers in 30 days. And with hundreds of clients, it became really difficult to track who was getting close to that 30 appointment mark and who might be falling behind. So of course, in the marketing agency world, not having a pulse on your results in losing clients and churn, and nobody likes churn. So what we decided to do is my co-founder, Caden, he's a whiz on things like Google Sheets and different analytics platforms. And so we started putting together these hodgepodge solutions inside of Excel and Google Sheets and using things like Supermetrics, but ultimately these solutions just didn't accomplish what we wanted them to. And they also didn't have Go High-Level API integrations. So Caden, my co-founder, decided to go out and build what would eventually become agencyreporting.com. And so again, this was basically just a dashboard that would tap into the Go High Level API and pull in all the data, such as the amount of leads, the amount of spend on Facebook, the return on investment, the amount of phone calls, appointments, messages, etc. All the information that you need to see as a local marketing agency. So when we had kind of an MVP or minimum viable product built for this product, I decided that it needed a cool, catchy name and a brand, and I went and bought agencyreporting.com. So after that, we built a landing page for agencyreporting.com and we started posting in Facebook groups and getting people excited about the beta version of our product. Now this was really cool because we basically built up a waiting list of over 400 agency owners in just the span of a week or two by posting in Go High Level Facebook groups. Then we launched, and within the first 48 to 72 hours or so, we had a couple dozen paying users on our 7-day free trial that would eventually convert into $99 per month subscriptions for agencyreporting.com. So if Agency Reporting was a cool little SaaS company with low to no overhead and paying users, why did we sell it? Well, Well, the main reason that we sold it is because Caden and myself weren't really passionate about it. This was something that we built to solve one of our own problems, and it ultimately was valuable enough to solve the problems that some of our friends who are running marketing agencies were facing as well. The other reason that we decided to sell the company is because we actually ended up shutting down our marketing agency, Shop Accelerator, to go and pursue a different venture that Caden and myself are currently working on that's in stealth mode. And so ultimately, agency reporting became kind of a distraction and a shiny object, if you will, for both Caden and myself. And we decided that it needed to live on under the ownership of somebody who could actually turn it into something valuable. And finally, another reason why we sold it is because it didn't have $1 billion outcome potential. And you hear this a lot in SaaS where, how big is the TAM? How big is the potential outcome for a product like this? At the end of the day, this was essentially just a productized API of Go High Level. There wasn't a ton of defensibility. And so for that reason, it belongs, in the hands of somebody who can utilize it for people who run marketing agencies and doesn't want to turn it into some big giant company. Now, I'll get to why and how I sold it to Iman here in a moment, but I did want to touch on the takeaways that I learned selling this SaaS company because, again, this was a very small bootstrap SaaS company, whereas my last one was a larger venture-backed SaaS company, and the sale processes couldn't have been more different. So a couple quick takeaways are, number one, don't overcomplicate SaaS. If you have a SaaS idea, there's so many ways to go out and build an MVP and a quick little spin-off SaaS product. You can go and use no-code platforms like Bubble. You can hire a developer for relatively cheap on freelancing websites, and you can build a quick MVP of a SaaS idea that you might have. The second tip is that a profitable bootstrap SaaS idea can be something as simple as productizing an API. For agency reporting, we went and just productized the Go High Level API and put it on a really sleek UI. For Media Kits, the last SaaS company that I built, we literally just went and productized social media APIs like Instagram and TikTok and put it into a sleek dashboard. So go out there and try to find an API that you're familiar with, that you use in your day-to-day life that might not have the best user experience, and boom, you've got a SaaS company idea. Now the next tip is build a SaaS company in an industry that you are actually experienced in. Build something that solves a pain that you experience in your day-to-day life and something that you would actually use yourself, just like Caden and I did with agency reporting. And the last tip is validate your idea by talking to your target customer as early as possible. Whether it's just in the idea stage or you have an MVP or a clickable prototype, try to validate your idea by talking to your potential customers. So now for the part of the video that I'm sure you guys have all been waiting for. Why Iman? Why did I sell this company to Iman Gadzhi? So first off, Iman and I have been friends for years. He obviously has one of the biggest brands in the marketing agency space, and I really respect everything that he's built. The second thing is he has his new company called Agency Flow. If you haven't seen Agency Flow, it's really, really cool. It's basically a centralized hub for all of your marketing agency operations. So naturally, agencyreporting.com kind of fits perfectly into his portfolio of SaaS businesses for Agency Flow, and I'm assuming one day he might even integrate the two. Now, the next reason that I sold it to Iman is because I didn't really want to deal with a broker or an acquisition marketplace. They can be painstaking, they can take a very long time, there's really long, drawn-out diligence processes, and I just wanted a clean, simple, and easy transaction. This was literally as simple as me shooting Iman a text message, jumping on a quick call, showing him a demo of the product, and then he literally made an offer on the spot on the very first call, and then we closed within a week or two. So the next question, what is Iman going to do with agencyreporting.com? Well, as of now, Agency Reporting is still live. You can go to agencyreporting.com and sign up if you are a Go High Level user and check it out. Let me know what you think about it. But for now, I think Iman's just kind of sitting on it, waiting to see exactly what he wants to do with agency reporting. Like I just said, he might end up baking it into Agency Flow. I know Agency Flow doesn't have a ton of analytics products right now, so that could be an option. Or maybe open it up to more than just Go High Level data and bring in other third-party APIs and data sources and turn it into a competitor to something like Agency Analytics or Supermetrics. Now, these are just some ideas, so Iman, if you're watching, go ahead and steal those if you'd like to. And so what's next for me? I just sold my venture-backed SaaS company. I just sold another micro SaaS company to Iman. What am I doing now? I'm happy to let you guys know that I am working on a third SaaS business in stealth right now. I can't talk about it, but I will absolutely be talking about it on this YouTube channel in the very near future. So if you're interested in that type of content, hit the subscribe button down below and follow along my journey. I'm really, really excited to be working on this. And if you actually go watch my last YouTube video titled, I Sold Everything, I literally talk about this exact topic where I'm really trying to have a singular focus in life, get rid of all my distractions, all the little side hustles and shiny objects in my life, agency reporting being one of them, And so I feel like I've now successfully accomplished that, and I can now focus on the next SaaS company that I'm building. So if you got some value from this video and you want to see more content here on my YouTube channel about marketing agencies, SaaS companies, and just entrepreneurship in general, again, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.